On Monday, the stock market tanked as Trump's tariffs are about to kick in tomorrow on Canada, Mexico, and China. These tariffs have sparked a trade war as these countries have retaliated with tariffs of their own. Trump said that Americans will feel some pain, but he believes these tariffs will bring manufacturing back to the U.S., as well as pull in a good source of revenue for the government, and that will be better for the country in the long run. Then on Tuesday, Trump addressed Congress, and he started his speech by saying that his presidency was the dawn of the American Golden Age, and the Republican side was all fired up. For as long as his speech was, Trump didn't reveal any new ideas. Rather, he touted all of his executive orders that kicked off his presidency as undeniable victories. From mass deportation, to downsizing the government, to withdrawing from international organizations, to visions of overseas occupations, to tariffs, and to anti-woke directives. Democrats who did attend the speech came to protest with signs of disapproval. And at one point, Democrat Representative Al Green from Texas shouted at the president that the people did not give him a mandate to push through his agenda. Critics of Trump agree with Al Green that his victory was slim and over a divided nation, therefore it is not a mandate. This division is constantly sustained by Trump because he does not try to unify the country, rather he calls any citizen who disagrees with him the enemy from within. This divisiveness was his political strategy that got him into power, and it appears that this is how he will rule. Then on Wednesday, Karoline Leavitt gave another press briefing where she really wanted to highlight two things. One, due to a conversation Trump had with the big three automakers, he decided to give them a month exemption on tariffs, but said that reciprocal tariffs will be put into effect on April 2nd. And two, Karoline said that an overwhelming majority of Americans who watched Trump's speech to Congress the previous day loved it. She then doubled down by pulling out a CBS poll that showed proof and said that the poll shows that the Democratic Party is severely out of touch with the American people. She also said that the Democrats' behavior at Trump's address was completely disgraceful and the most shameful moment of any presidential address. Furthermore, she labeled the Democratic Party the party of insanity and hate and wants to put America last. Critics quickly point out that Karoline's CBS poll failed to reveal that only 20% of the people polled were Democrats. So of course the poll will have a Republican lean, and that Karoline's belittling depiction of the Democratic Party only works to divide the country further. The next day, Trump delays tariffs on Mexico and Canada after stocks have been falling for the past few days. Trump insists that his tariffs are there to stop fentanyl, balance the trade deficit, and to bring back manufacturing, but critics say how he's doing it is reckless, and he's created an uncertain atmosphere for business that's lowering consumer confidence and is delaying both hiring and investments. On Friday, Trump hosted the first ever White House Crypto Summit, where he said he wanted to make the U.S. the world leader in cryptocurrencies. In contrast to Biden, Trump wants the industry to flourish in the U.S. through friendly legislation and limited regulations. This comes a day after he signed an executive order that established the strategic Bitcoin reserve that prevents the U.S. government from selling the Bitcoin it has acquired and establishes a plan to acquire more. This order does give more legitimacy to cryptocurrencies, but critics worry that the proposal is just a scheme to enrich a small group of investors. The next day, Trump posts an article by Charlie Kirk that's titled, "Shut Up About Egg Prices." In the article, Charlie argues that the rise in egg prices are due to the bird flu outbreak and that it was made worse by Biden, so Democrats need to stop talking about it. Furthermore, Kirk doubles down that Trump's whole-of-government economic approach will eventually bring down prices through energy abundance, tariffs, tax cuts, and deregulation. Critics, however, such as Senator Amy Klobuchar said, "I don't think anyone thought Trump was going to turn it around on day one, like he said. But he's made no moves to curb inflation or bring down prices. None. Zero. And so that's the much bigger picture. And eggs are just emblematic of the bigger picture." Finally, on Sunday, Canada elected a new Prime Minister, Mark Carney. And in his acceptance speech, Carney addressed Trump's tariffs on Canada. He said, "We didn't ask for this fight, but Canadians are always ready when someone else drops the gloves. The Americans, they should make no mistake. In trade, as in hockey, Canada will win." And in reference to Trump wanting Canada to become the 51st state, Carney said, "The Americans want our resources, our water, our land, our country. Think about it. If they succeed, they will destroy our way of life. In America, healthcare is big business. In Canada, it is a right."